Tips and tricks to driving traffic to your Shopify store. If you have a Shopify store, you know that traffic is the lifeblood of your business. You can have the best looking e-commerce store, the highest quality products, the best prices, and raving customer testimonials. Still, if not enough people visit your online store, you won't hit the revenue goals you have set. It is a pretty simple rule of online sales. Making it happen is a tad more complicated. The good news is that in the next 10 minutes you will learn everything you need to know to drive more traffic to your Shopify store. How do I drive traffic to my Shopify store? Driving traffic to your Shopify store is a whole lot different than the techniques used by brick and mortar stores of the past. Long gone are the days of simple putting up a bigger sign, paying for a yellow pages ad, advertising in the local newspaper, or even buying radio ads. To run a successful e-commerce store, you need to get familiar with digital marketing instead. In this video, you will learn how to drive traffic to your online store with SEO, content, paid advertising, social media, word of mouth marketing, influencer marketing, email. If you have time and resources, take a good look at the first two sections on ensuring a continuous flow of traffic organically. However, if you want quick result, jump straight to the third part where we talked about running paid ads for your product. Increase traffic to your Shopify store with SEO. The key to driving traffic to your Shopify store is to be found when your target audience searches for your products. Today, 48% of shoppers begin their product hunt by simply typing what they are looking for into a search engine like Google. One way to get in front of your prospects is to work on your search engine optimization. If you haven't done much on optimizing your online store, even some minor changes would help increase search traffic by getting you higher up on the search engine result page. Get a list of keywords. The first step in getting started with SEO is figuring out what your potential customers are searching for. People don't always search the way we would expect them to, so it requires keyword research. Keyword research is about figuring out the search terms your target audience uses when searching for something you want. The simplest way to start is to take your main topic and type it into Google. Let's imagine you are running a skincare Shopify store aimed at teenagers. You could start your research by typing skincare products for acne into Google. Right away, you get a list of keywords that Google suggests automatically based on what your potential consumers search. Include them in your keyword list. Repeat the same process with each of the suggested and related keywords. Related keywords are terms or phrases that are closely tied to your main keywords. It might be a synonym or variation of your primary words or phrases. Once you have your preliminary list of keywords, analyze them further with Google Keyword Planner. Your goal is to prioritize your keywords according to their search volume and search intent. You need to find out whether people want to find information or buy a product. Optimize your website. Once you have figured out what people are looking for, you can optimize your Shopify store by including those keywords in some strategic places. Informational keywords such as best skincare product for acne and dark spots would be a great fit for a blog post on skincare. Whereas transactional keywords such as cheap skincare for acne should be used in your product description. Also use keywords in your metadata such as meta title and meta description as shown below. In this case, the main keywords are Black Friday and Facebook ads, which can also work as a single long tail keyword. Long tail keywords are longer and more specific phrases. They add additional terms to the search, which is likely to narrow down the number of searches but may offer less competition for other sites. Use a tool like keyword finder to find related and long-tail keywords. Finally, don't forget your images. Image captions and alternate text can give search engine more information about your site and improve your SEO. If you need help jump-starting your SEO, know that you don't have to go it alone. There are Shopify apps that can take some of the work and mystery out of search engine optimization. Work on your domain authority. When deciding where your Shopify store ends up in the search result, search engine like Google also take domain authority into account. Domain authority is measured by the number and quality of sites that link to your search engines. See these links as recommendation and indicate that your site is of high quality. This raises your domain authority and increases your chance of showing up at the top of the SERP. One of the best strategies to get those links is by offering to help someone out with their content creation. Look for guest post opportunities. To find places where your submission might be welcome, visit blogs related to your product or the lifestyle related to your product. Then see if they accept guest post. Even if they don't advertise guest blogging, you might still reach out to the author and make the offer. If you get an opportunity, remember two things. First, offer your best. Be sure that the content you submit is as good or better than what the author already has on their blog. Second, be sure that you get a link back to your Shopify store depending on the blog. That might be a reference within your post, or the blog may have an About the Author section where you will be listed with a link to your online store. Most importantly, look for indirect ways to promote your products in each guest post so that readers would want to make a purchase from you. Create evergreen content to get never-ending traffic. Something that goes hand in hand with SEO is content. Content marketing is different from other types of traditional advertising. Instead of getting traffic through ads, you attract people to your Shopify store by creating and offering content that is valuable and relevant to them. Today's consumers often use the web to research before making a purchase. If you can create content that places you as an expert in the field, the product they want and need is, they are more likely to look for your e-commerce store and purchase from you. Even if potential customers aren't researching, you may be able to attract buyers by creating content that relates to their lifestyle or interest and advertise it with Facebook ads. How to write the first blog post. The idea is simple. Find out what your target audience is interested in. Create relevant content and optimize the content so it can be easily found on a search engine like Google. Here's where your research becomes handy again. However, this time try not to focus so much on the keyword tied directly to your product. Instead, expand your keyword research with related and long-tail keywords that suggest informational topics in your niche. Once you have chosen the short keywords and long-tail keywords to focus on, it is time to create your first blog post. The blogging platform on Shopify makes it easy to create and post content. The trick is to develop new ideas constantly and create a steady flow of great content. Take a look at your competitors' blog posts to see what they are writing. Listen to podcasts that reflect the interest of your potential customers. With your keywords at hand, think creatively about how you can create valuable content that will show up in search engines and success in driving traffic to your Shopify store. Create informational content. Give genuine advice to establish yourself as the leader in your industry. Don't be overly. If your site visitor trust your content, they will trust your products too. Thanks for watching the video.